What's good, Vikings Nation? Skull. It's time to talk about the biggest story in Minnesota right now. J.J. McCarthy, our quarterback of the future, stepping up to lead a team with Super Bowl swagger. This 22-year-old is walking into a locker room loaded with veterans, and the question on everyone's mind is, can he handle the heat? We're diving deep into the latest Vikings news, and trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this. The Vikings have built a monster for 2025. We're talking 12 Pro Bowl players, a beefed-up offensive line, and a defense that's ready to wreck shop. Coach Kevin O'Connell has the squad primed to make a deep playoff run, but here's the twist. It all hinges on a rookie QB who's yet to take a regular season snap. J.J. McCarthy was the 10th overall pick in 2024, and after a meniscus tear derailed his rookie year, he's now healthy and ready to prove he's the guy. Can he deliver? Let's find out. Drop a skull in the comments if you're hyped for JJ. We're breaking this down step by step, from his rehab hustle to the vets singing his praises. What's your take? Is McCarthy ready to lead us to glory? Hit that like button, and let's dive into the first big piece of the story. Last summer, JJ McCarthy was turning heads at training camp. The kid was slinging passes, showing poise, and earning respect before a meniscus tear in August shut him down. But here's where the story gets good. He didn't sulk. McCarthy attacked his rehab like a Viking charging into battle, spending countless hours at the team's facility. He was soaking up mental reps, studying the playbook, and preparing for this moment. Now, spring workouts are in full swing, and McCarthy's back 100% healthy. Coach O'Connell says he's seen the growth, and JJ himself? He's brimming with confidence, saying he thrives under pressure. That's the kind of fire we love in Minnesota. But can he translate that swagger into wins? That's the question burning in every fan's heart. What do you think? Does JJ's grind give you confidence? Let me know in the comments. Up next, we're talking about the veterans who are ready to ride or die for this kid. Keep watching Vikings Nation. The Vikings locker room is stacked with battle-tested vets, and they're all in on J.J. McCarthy. Take Josh Metellus, a sixth-year safety and fellow Michigan Wolverine. He's known J.J. since his college recruiting days and says the kid's energy is electric. Metellus told reporters, his poise, his leadership, it's special. He's got that spark, and he hasn't even played a game yet. Metellus isn't alone. These veterans see something in McCarthy that goes beyond his arm. It's his vibe, his work ethic, the way he walks into the building like he owns it. For a 22-year-old to command respect from guys who've been to Pro Bowls? That's rare. But here's the kicker, they don't expect him to be Patrick Mahomes right away. They just want JJ to be JJ. Skull, if you're loving this team chemistry, what's the most important trait for a young QB? Poise, talent, or leadership? Drop your thoughts below. And let's see what another veteran has to say about our QB1. Brian O'Neill, our 8th-year offensive tackle, is another big JJ fan. He says McCarthy's energy is infectious, and you can feel how bad he wants it. O'Neill's been watching JJ run around at workouts, throwing darts and meshing with the offense. They even went over the entire snap count roster together. Talk about preparation. What's got O'Neill so hyped? It's JJ's off-season dedication. While some guys might have taken it easy after an injury, McCarthy was at the facility all winter, rehabbing his knee and diving into meetings. Now, he's out there looking like the leader this line wants to block for. That's huge for a team that's invested over $315 million in its 2025 roster. Are you feeling O'Neill's excitement? Tell me, what's the one thing you want to see from JJ in his first start? Comment below, and let's keep this skull train rolling. Let's talk defense. Jonathan Greenid, our 6th-year outside linebacker, is all about JJ's hustle. He says McCarthy was grinding at the facility even after the season ended, checking in on teammates and building real bonds. Greenid loves that JJ genuinely cares, and that's why the whole team is 10 toes behind him. Greenid's not just hyping him up for no reason. He sees a young QB who's stayed consistent since day one, even through adversity. That's the kind of guy you want leading your squad. With a defense that's got playmakers like Greenid and Harrison Smith, JJ doesn't have to do it all. He just needs to be the spark. What's your vibe on this defense backing JJ? Drop a comment and let me know. Up next, we've got a legend weighing in, and you won't want to miss it. Skull. Harrison Smith, the 14th-year safety and Vikings icon, is one of the most respected voices in the locker room. Even he's got love for JJ. He says McCarthy's smart, competitive, and tremendously talented. Smith's been impressed since last year's training camp, when JJ was making plays against the defense. Off the field, Smith's bonded with JJ over golf in Mexico, where he saw the kid's resilience up close. Coming back from a lost rookie season isn't easy, but Smith says JJ's handled it like a vet. That's high praise from a guy who's seen it all. With Smith anchoring the secondary, JJ has a safety net to take risks and grow. Skull for Harrison Smith's wisdom. What's one thing you think JJ can learn from a vet like Smith? Hit the comments, and let's keep diving into this story. Aaron Jones, our 9th-year running back, is another veteran who's all in on JJ. He says McCarthy looks great in workouts, moving well and dominating in the weight room. Jones has been around JJ enough to know he's hungry, not just for himself, but for the whole team's success. That's the kind of QB you want. Jones' confidence comes from watching JJ's growth since last year. Even when he was sidelined, McCarthy was building relationships and studying the game. Now, with a retooled defensive line and a run game powered by Jones and newcomer Jordan Mason, JJ has the tools to shine. But can he put it all together? What do you think? Will JJ and Aaron Jones be a dynamic duo? Drop your predictions below. We're almost at the end, but the best is yet to come. Stay with me, Vikings Nation. So why all this hype for a QB who hasn't played a snap? It's because JJ McCarthy's got the intangibles. His leadership, his work ethic, his ability to connect with vets, it's all there. The Vikings didn't draft him to sit on the bench. They traded up to get their guy, and now he's got a quarterback-friendly system to thrive in. The numbers back it up, too. The Vikings spent over $300 million on their 2025 roster, with 3 new starting offensive linemen and a defense that's among the league's best. JJ doesn't need to be a superhero, he just needs to be steady. With weapons like Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, he's got no excuses. Are you buying the JJ hype? Let me know in the comments. We're closing in on the big picture, so don't go anywhere. Skull. Here's the deal. The Vikings are all in on JJ McCarthy, but the pressure's real. This team's built for a Super Bowl, and a 22-year-old is the key. Coach O'Connell's system is perfect for a young QB, with a strong run game and a defense that can keep games close. But if JJ stumbles, the doubters will come out swinging. The good news? McCarthy's got the support of a veteran-heavy squad that believes in him. From Metellus to Jones, these guys aren't just talking him up. They're ready to go to war for him. That's the kind of chemistry that can turn a good team into a great one. The question is, can JJ deliver when the lights are brightest? What's your gut saying? Will JJ rise to the occasion? Drop a comment and let's debate. One more segment to go, and it's a big one. Keep it locked, Vikings Nation. Vikings Nation, this is it, the moment we've been waiting for. JJ McCarthy's about to take the reins, and the 2025 season could be one for the ages. With a stacked roster, a fiery coaching staff, and a QB who's got the whole team's trust, the Vikings are ready to make noise. But it's up to JJ to prove he's the missing piece. So, let's hear it. What's your bold prediction for JJ and the Vikings this year? Are we headed for the playoffs, the Super Bowl, or something else? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more Vikings news. Share this with your fellow Skull fans, and let's get ready for an epic season. Until next time, Skull.